Okay, Charles, first of all, could you just give us an outline as to why you and Rangers won't be attending today's hearing?
Well, I mean, Rangers Oldco position was that Duffin Phelps said there is no interest for their creditors to be involved, and clearly they threw Oldco out of the league. So from Oldco's point of view, SPL no longer have any jurisdiction on Oldco, and it asks the question, therefore, if SPL had issues with this, then why didn't they do something when Oldco was in the league and before they threw them out? As far as my position is that we've never been a member of the SPL. Of course, we wanted to be a member of the SPL, but that was refused. And, my mind is this is another classic example of where we've been from the day we bought the club. When it suits the powers that be, we are what they want us to be. And, of course, when it doesn't suit them, we're not what they want us to be. And that's the frustration I've had all along. And
but doesn't that
made clear? Sorry.
So doesn't that work both ways in a sense, Charles? In the sense that you see yourselves as the original Rangers, and yet maybe when it suits you want to be the old Rangers.
Stop. Let's stop. Let's kill this myth once and for all. We don't see anything. I look in the mirror and I see Charles Green. I don't see anybody else. Mm-hmm. I see Charles Green. What we did, we bought Rangers. We bought the assets. And doing that is no different. Celtic's had 4 owners in their lifetime. Rangers have had 5. So let's forget this rubbish about we see. We bought this great institution called Rangers. And when I move on, when I die, when my kids die, someone else will buy it. And it won't change one thing. So let's kill this rubbish once and for all. We bought those titles and we're keeping them. We're not going to recognise anybody who tries to take them away. It's very, very clear. And whilst we were in a position where people had jurisdiction over us, mm-hmm. then that was a different matter. But they haven't. And we're not going to play games with people who wouldn't do the right thing when the opportunity was there.
If you believe that that there is no case to answer in this, you say it's fundamentally misconceived, why not just let it play out?
Well, I don't play games with people. That's my problem. I say it as it is. And I've not played games from day one. And because I won't play games, Charles Green's the bad guy. Well, carry on being the bad guy. But I've got better things to do with Rangers than play games with the SPL. I wanted to play games in the SPL, not with them. Now, we're very happy where we are. The last few games have been amazing, and it's really showed to the whole world what Rangers fans are about. How they turn up in 40-odd thousands. We get bigger games than anybody in the Scottish Premier League. There's only 2 clubs in Britain, 3 clubs in Britain get bigger crowds than us. So that's the testimony to Rangers fans. And that's what we are going to spend our time doing, not turning up at supposedly independent hearings where the SPL have appointed the jury, set the time, set the outcome, set the punishment before we have the trial. We're not playing games like that anymore.
What would you say to those who say this is just an attempt to curry favour with the Rangers fans in order to sell more season tickets?
I'd say it's complete rubbish. I've never curried favour with the Rangers fans. In the early days, I stood face to face with them, chin to chin, and told them that I wasn't going to do what they said. I wouldn't tell them they're my investors. I wouldn't give them the answers, and that's why they hated me. But that's what I did for the right reasons. And now I'm not currying fans with the Rangers fans. If we have to go back to the dark days of May, where the Rangers fans hate me, let's get on with it. But I'm always going to do what's right for the club, not to make friends with fans.
It sounds like your feelings toward the SPL are very strong. If Rangers were to get successive promotions, would you be happy to go back up into that league in a natural way?
Look, we were voted out by 10 SPL clubs. They made clear what they felt about Rangers. They didn't want us in their league. That's fine.
But if you get promoted back up, will you go back up?
We'll consult the fans. It's the fans who want to go in the third division. They had their vote. They made it clear they were happy to go in the third division, and we and my board and my investors back the fans. And we're going to continue to back the fans.